Hey guys, so today I'm doing the review on the new LA Color lipsticks that they came out with the Dollar Tree. I feel like I just stumbled on that, but you get the drift. So I have 4 of the old lipsticks, and I thought that I would kind of swatch some of them and compare and see if they've changed the formula or just the packaging, because I know that I was wondering if the formula had changed or not, and I actually haven't tried any of these, so it's going to be like a first review, swatches and stuff like that. So that'll be exciting. I believe I picked up all of the colors. I went to LA Colors online and they don't have this packaging on their website, so I'm a little confused about that. I went to Dollar Tree online to see if I could bulk buy it and it would list all the names of the colors. They don't have it on their website, so I kind of can't find out how many there actually is, but I do have 11 of them, and I feel like they covered a pretty wide variety of them. There are some shimmer, and it looks like there are some more matte colors, but probably not totally matte. Still has like a little bit of a shine to it. First, let's look at the old packaging. So this is the old packaging. It just has a black bottom, and then the tube is silver. It just says LA Colors lipstick with vitamin E and aloe vera, distributed by Beauty 21 Cosmetics, and it just has like a lot of writing on it that just doesn't need to be there. It looks like a very cheap lipstick. It feels like when you twist it that it's a very cheap lipstick, and all of my lids have actually cracked around the bottom, so just you can like pick it up and feel that it's not weighted. It does feel cheap and it looks cheap. So I have 4 of these. These are the colors that I have collected over the past year or so that I've really gotten into makeup more heavily. So I have Cherry Red, which is just this like fire truck red color. I have Frozen Berries, which I'm obsessed with. This is one of my more favorite colors. It's a purple, which you don't see all that much for really cheap lipsticks, and I really like the color payoff on it. It's one of my more favorite colors. I have this one, which is Berry Ice, and it's a very deep wine red. And then I have this one, which is called Satin, and it's kind of like an orangish color, and it has gold shimmer built into it. So this is how much product you get. I haven't used these all that much, so let's actually compare product amount. So it looks like you actually get a little bit more product in the new tube versus the old tube. So now let's take a look at the new tube. So it looks like the lids really haven't changed all that much. The lids actually look to be about the same. These lids do not stay on at all. These lids actually have like where it seals around the lipstick, which is nice. This is in the color Satin, which I just compared it to the old color Satin, and it looks like the colors are identical. It's just new bottling, what do you call that? New packaging. Got it. So the actual packaging I absolutely love. I think it's really adorable and it does not look cheap. So it's a nice clean white packaging. It says LA Colors up it in gold and in lipstick in a really cute font. When you twist it up, it just feels nicer. There's like a little bit of a resistance when you twist it up, if that makes sense, versus with this one, there's no resistance. It just, like, do you hear that? With this one, it's like, there's actually, you can like feel it lock in place or something. Now I do notice something about the lids now that I do have them off. This is the old lid and it doesn't have any kind of like ridging around the bottom, and this one actually has little built-in squares around the bottom for the new packaging. That the new packaging around the bottom has little tiny dots, and the squares actually like seal onto the dots. So that's why the lid stays on this and not on the old packaging. So that's one problem that they fixed. Not that I'm saying these have a lot of problems, because they really don't. But I really do like the just clean look of these. I feel like they would be really cute to just have them sitting out on your desk or your makeup counter, and people wouldn't be like, oh, you buy cheap lipstick. So I'm going to go ahead and start swatching these. I'm going to start with Satin, because since I've been talking about that one for a while now. So I'm going to swatch the old Satin. And then I'm going to swatch the new Satin next to it and see if I feel a difference on my hand. And you can also see what the color payoff is like. Alright, there actually is a difference. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I see a difference, so I'll let you. See? I went to go put on the top of this one and I was holding it by the top, and since it does not seal, it flew off and fell onto the floor. So this is the old Satin, and this is the new Satin. The old Satin is actually a little more orange colored and kind of like unflattering. I don't find, like, coral lipsticks are cool, but I don't find really deep orange lipsticks really pretty. So the new Satin has more of a pink undertone and not so orange. Really, I don't know if you guys are seeing the color payoff that I'm seeing. So this is the old Satin, very orange, and the new Satin has more of a rosy, pinkish undertone to it. So I really like the new Satin. So truthfully, I feel like I would get more use out of the new Satin than I would the old Satin, so that's exciting. Also, I'm taking the color swatches off of my hand each time, so I don't have just a whole hand of color swatches. I feel like that'll be easier to defer the colors. So now let's do Frozen Berries and the new Frozen Berries. So swipe old Frozen Berries. Make sure I actually get the lid on there. Swipe new Frozen Berries. I see a little bit of a difference, but really not too much. So this is the old Frozen Berries and this is the new Frozen Berries. I feel like the formulas have pretty much stayed the same. The new Frozen Berries is actually a tad more sheer than the old one. So I'll film you guys in. So this one is the old one and this one is the new one. Not too much of a difference. It seems like pretty much the same color, maybe a little tweak to the undertones, but other than that, take these swatches off my hand. So the next two colors that I have of the old collection are Berry Ice and Cherry Red, and I actually did not see these in the new collection. So I don't know if these are actually out there still and my Dollar Tree just didn't have these ones in stock, or if they're coming later, or my Dollar Tree didn't get the whole collection at once. But these are the other two colors, and I'll go ahead and swatch these just so you can see them. I did notice that the old lipsticks were still there. So I don't know if they're going to totally discontinue them out or just sell them out and have that be kind of the end of it. So I think these are so freaking pigmented, it's ridiculous for $1. So this wine color is Berry Ice and this is Cherry Red. Cherry Red has a bit more of an orange undertone to it, not so like fire truck red, which it does look like in the container. And then what was this one again? Berry Ice just is pretty much like in between a red and the Frozen Berries purple. So it just has more of like a winey color to it. So those are the two colors that I did not see them named exactly the same. They might have changed the name up on them, so I'll keep an eye out as I'm swatching the new ones. The next color that I picked up is Sorbet, and this has more of a marbled look to it. The actual lipstick does, so I'm thinking that this one probably isn't a matte. It has a shimmery base to it. So let's go ahead and swipe and see what we think. See, this one is coming off very frosty looking. Very frosty. Oops. So this one is Sorbet, and it just came off as a frosty medium tone pink, not too light, but it does look like it would put some color on your lips. And I am going to actually do lip swatches of these two at the very end. The next one is Coral Sheen. And this one is a little bit more, has a little bit more matteness to it, but it's still, I can still see shimmer in it. So let's see what Coral Sheen looks like swatched. Oh, this one's pretty. So this one is Coral Sheen. Definitely has the orangey pink undertones to it, so that's really nice. And it's not super matte. It does have a little bit of shimmer and shine to it. The next color that I picked up is Dusty Rose, and this looks like it's basically in the same family as Frozen Berries. It has a very purple tone to it, so let's see if that transfers to the swatch. So this is the swatch of Dusty Rose, and it's just a bit of a deeper pink. What am I even trying to say? It's a bit of a deeper pink, so that is pretty, and I really like that one. The next one is Pink Frost, and I was actually really excited to swatch this one. This one is super glittery looking, and it looks like it's going to be very frosty on the lips, which some people can pull off, some people can't. It's definitely swatching a lot lighter than it looks in the tube. Definitely has the frost effect to it. So this is Pink Frost. It's very metallic-y, baby pinkish almost. So that is what Pink Frost looks like. Very frosty. So now we're moving on to Nectarine, which is a very orangish red. And let's see, oh yeah, Nectarine is total orange. This is the probably first or second orange lipstick that I have bought. So this is Nectarine, definitely comes off as an orange, for sure. I'm not sure, I don't think everyone can pull off oranges. I know some people can, I don't feel like I can. So the next color is Bright Pink, and just like it says, it is a very Barbie, a little bit darker than Barbie pink, and I love the way all these smell. This one does not have any marbling to it, and it also does not have any glitter built into it, so it is not, it's not matte, it's definitely like a shiny matte, but this one is bright pink. That's pretty. Really, really pretty. And I can't get over how pigmented all of these are. Like, LA Colors is on top of their game. The next one is Natural Shine, and I'm guessing that this is supposed to be the nude of the collection. It looks very dark. I don't think, if you're pale, I think this might look very brown on you. So we'll have to see once I actually do swatch this and put it on my lips how it looks. But this one is Natural Nude, Natural Shine. A deep nude, basically. Very brown. Very brown. So the next one is Luscious Wine, and let's see. Luscious Wine almost kind of looks like cherry red. So I'll go ahead and swatch Luscious Wine, and then after I show you guys, I'll swatch cherry red next to it and see if it's the same color. They just changed the name of it. So this is Luscious Wine. And now let's swatch cherry red next to it. Oh, definitely not. So that is Luscious Wine, and that is cherry red. Nope, not the same color. And the last color is Berry Ice, which looks like a deep red. And it is just that. It is a deep, almost fire truck red. I would say this one is more fire truck than the cherry red, which looks like it would be fire truck red in its case, but is not. So this one's cherry red, and I'll just go ahead and swipe that next to this one so you can see. So that's cherry red, and this is Luscious. This one's berry red. So confusing. So berry red looks like this, almost like a wine color. So that is all of the 11 that I've picked up. I am going to write down all of the names of the ones that I have, and when I go to the Dollar Tree, I'm just going to triple check because I would like to own this whole collection because it is so freaking pigmented and they're so silky, they smell good, and I really love all the colors. This is a very long video, so I think I'm actually going to upload the lip swatches into another video so I can kind of just take more time putting them on and reviewing them on the lips. So today is going to be first impressions and swatches, and the next video that I upload with these will be the lip swatches and first impressions on the lips. So thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Let me know if you picked up another color. I'll list all the colors that I have down below. If you picked up another color that I did not list, let me know so I can kind of compile a list together and maybe put it out there on the internet. Just in case anyone wants to actually buy this whole collection, they can have a list of what they all look like and stuff like that. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.